I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off because I've retaken this like 10 times now. Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, I was young, I was naive, and...
This discussion is going already 2 months. Is Sumner Stroh a victim of seducer Adam Levin, who is a disgusting person who is cheating on his wife and putting her in dangerous situation? That is crystal clear for everyone. Or she is a homewrecker who planned all this. My position didn't change from last time. Sumner obviously planned all this publication for hype. Here is no sisterhood or respect to Bayoti from her side. She just wanted to hype on this story. And today we will show why our position didn't change and why Sumner Stroh is 50-50 responsible for this scandal. So, let's get a party started because we found really much information. We will start from body language of Sumner because it was many videos from specialist of body language who was talking about Sumner and was talking that she is obviously lying from her body language and from how she speaks. The thing I was told you before, of course.
I just wanted to make a part 2. I feel like it's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I initially wanted to go in and talk about how remorseful I feel and how embarrassed and disgusted I am with myself, but I didn't want people to look at it and think like, oh, she's playing the victim. But in reality, it had the opposite effect. Something I now realize I didn't touch on enough was the fact that one of my friends had attempted to sell it, which I realized yesterday whenever they reached out to me for comment. And so I was completely frantic. That is why that video is, for one, just so all over the place, and 2, why I didn't touch on some of the things that I initially would have liked. So in this video, I would like to address some of those things. I only came forward because I wanted to kill whatever story the tabloid had. The most important part that I did definitely gloss over is the fact that I was under the impression that their marriage was over. I believe that they were keeping it quiet to avoid the negative press because, as I had said, I was new to LA, so I just assumed that with celebrities of that caliber that's just how it was. And that's why I feel exploited, because he knew I believed everything that he said because of my vulnerable position of being new to LA. Also, he was DMing me straight from his verified Instagram account. I didn't have any reason to further question it, but I now realize that that was likely a manipulation tactic of his, just hiding in plain sight. As soon as I realized that was not the case, I had cut things off with him. In retrospect, I wish I would have questioned things more. I wish I wasn't so naive, but being naive is not an excuse for what I did in real life business. Again, in no way was I trying to gain sympathy, and I fully realize I'm not the victim of this. I'm not the one who's really getting hurt here. It's Bayoti and her children, and for that I'm so sorry.
For me, proof that it was just PR action is also that she deleted both videos a couple of days ago. Like, if you don't like it, just delete it. And don't see all the comments that are not, oh, you are so hot. Boy oh boy, ex-girlfriend of Sumner's brother, open eyes on Sumner for many people. To be honest, not for me. But she told all behavior of Sumner during the time she was dating her brother, and it was shocking news. Let's see.
This right here. I have been waiting for this day because I used to date her younger brother. Yeah, 3 years ago I dated her younger brother, and when I say this woman had made my life a literal fucking hell, I have not ever met a more manipulative, mean, condescending, excuse my language, but bitch than this woman. I literally have text messages of everything she's ever sent me, of her literally threatening me, slandering my name. I believe this woman right here has no regret, remorse, or doesn't even probably feel ashamed for what she did. She's a marketing major. She knows what she's doing. This woman, I have screen recordings of when I dated her brother 3 years ago and her literally paying for bots. She literally has probably been saving this moment up for a really long time. And her friend that tried to probably expose her, yeah, bullshit, she probably had it planned the whole time. This is just some of the things she used to send me. She was just an awful human being and was never nice to me. I literally bought her Marc Jacobs and Anastasia Beverly Hills and all these nice makeup products for Christmas when I first got together with him, and she didn't even give me a thank you. Everything about this woman is fake, and I wouldn't believe a thing she posts on the internet.
You don't think already that Sumner is honey bunny, but let's see second video because I was a bit shocked after it.
Not choosing her side. If anything, it's more of her fault because she knew going into it that this man had a wife and she continued this for a year. If she was a good person, she would have said no because it's morally right to do so. But anyway, yeah, I dated her brother in 2018. We started dating in December and we ended things in May 2019. When dating him, the whole course of the relationship, she would send text messages as well as her sister in the family group messages to the point, literally bashing me, to the point where her brother would come to me crying because he was so upset at the stuff they were saying about me. This man liked me so much that he wanted to share me with his family, but his sisters and his mom were so mean they wouldn't allow it. And I think it's the fact that their dad used to give me money. And I used to only take the money because he wanted me to, and it was almost as a disgrace if I didn't. I didn't come from a very wealthy background, and I wasn't given a lot of stuff throughout my childhood as much as Sumner or Balin and them did. He had always told me that he wishes I was his daughter so he could tell people how proud of me I am. My housing situation at the time was not the best, so I lived in her room because she went to school in Texas. A majority of the mean texts with her started when she texted me, "Thanks for letting me know you're staying in my room." But in the first place, I never told her because her dad told me to stay in there. He's the one who pays the bills. She's never there, and he wanted to keep the drama out because that's how they are. The first time I actually met her was I was making gingerbread houses with her brother, and she made her mom cry because she wanted to get her boob job before her mom got her liposuction. Her sister Balin would often come out to me when I was doing things in the yard, and Sumner would be on the phone screaming, literally saying terrible things to me to the point where I would go inside crying. The last time I actually ever had a face-to-face interaction with them, their grandpa had to apologize for me for his grandchildren's actions. It even got so bad that she was going around telling people that I had stole a Tory Burch sandal in one earring. One Tory Burch sandal in one earring. I don't know about you, but nobody's just sporting one sandal and one earring around. And I know a lot of you guys are saying I faked this, but why would I fake this? She sent this in her family's group chat and then proceeded to post it on Instagram on her story. She also posted stuff like this and said, "Snapchat, I warned you," and then would post awful stories about me on her Snapchat and then unadded me so I couldn't see it. Then all of her friends that are supporting her would dog me in the comments on her Instagram post.
Let's be honest, after this, it's not easy to believe in naive young Sumner. There is no need to say that Sumner longly was thinking when to post this video, and yes, she decided to post it 2 days after Bayoti announced her pregnancy officially. Good work, Sumner, but you didn't know one thing. And with so kind of shocked face, Sumner was making video in the time screenshots was 1st June and video was in the middle of September, so you wasn't so shocked. You know that Bayoti is pregnant, and officially you know it 3 months before. You was just waiting of officially announcement. Also, she posted 2 videos in January when she is having fun and listening Adam Levin's song, but in the same time she said that she break up with him in last year before.
I was on an affair with a man who's married to Victoria's Secret model.
I knew I recognized this woman. Y'all aren't ready for this. This is Sumner. She slid into my DMs saying she loves my Scumbag Dad series. Looks like she just likes married guys. I thank her for the compliment and she says she'd like to call me daddy. She seems actually offended that I won't cheat on my wife. And then she goes on to say, "I hope your new film Angel Shot Origins, the Omega Endgame fails and you don't get any views." Well, little hole wrecker, I've got news for you. TikTok, do your thing. Let's prove Sumner Stroh wrong.
Oh yes, guys, seems like we was right. And Sumner has a type, super mega successful in media man that has family and wife, of course. And she reacted on his video. Let's see.
So by now you all know who this is. This is Adam Levin from Maroon 5's Mistress. I posted a conversation where she slides into my DMs and tells me she loves my Scumbag Dad series. She gets super mad when I don't cheat on my wife. And the video now has over 800,000 views. Well, she had something to say to me about that, and let's just say she gets a little aggressive. She calls me some choice words and says, "You'll regret this." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay when you do it, huh?" And she says, "This is different. Take the post down now, or else what?" Or else she'll tell everyone, including my wife, that Angel Shot Origins, the Omega Endgame is not a good movie despite the layered plot and thrilling action sequences. Well, I say I think the internet will prove me wrong because they're on my side and not yours. Keep updated for more cool Sumner Stroh draw.
The main reason why I made this video was because Sumner was trying to play victim in a time many victims in this world are not able to say anything about their situation, or they are afraid of it or ashamed. Doesn't matter. They can't raise voice in a time some are trying to hype on this. And only victim here is Bayoti and her kids. Sumner was just trying to hype on all the situation, but let's be honest again, she repaid for this enough. She got so much hate that I guess will be a good example for her how not to do, and she will try to be better person. Let's see if it will be true. For now, thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.